to know his business. I thought you knew that I did this. You can have him, but he licked it. Banana, then I split it. Talented.
Hi, lovelies. Oh, that's cute. Okay, hey guys, it's your girl Kai Rain, and I'm back with another video. Period. Like this video, comment under this video, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Period. So today's video is gonna be like super important to me, and I'm really happy to share this side of myself with you guys. Like, I mention it in my videos, but I've never like talked about it, and it makes me really happy. If you know me personally, you know I go hard for this topic, like hard for this topic. Like, oh my gosh, bro, I love it. I love this. I love it. So basically, what I'm gonna be talking about is how I knew I was a lesbian. The cat's out the bag. Yes, it's true. I'm gay. Like, this video is like so important to me, really, because like, not that I went through like a traumatic like coming out situation, but this is not a coming out story. That video is coming next. This is like the background, like how I knew I was gay. I'll tell y'all the whole story. You know, like in school, that's really where everybody like finds themselves, is like in school, because you're around other kids, like you're around other people, you're seeing other faces, and you're realizing like which faces you're looking at more and which faces you're not. You know what I'm saying? So I went to a different school in like a different whole part of New York. I had a best friend in classes, and her name was Mia, and she was like so beautiful to me. Like, when I think about like that school, I'd be like, oh, I had a best friend and she was so beautiful. I had like a little like 5-year-old crush on her. But like, I used to want to play with her. Like, I used to be like, oh, like when they would be like partner, I'd be like, she's my partner. So moving on to when I got to elementary school. Now in elementary school, a lot of weird stuff happened. Like, girls showed me their coochies, girls asked me to do stuff with them, and I was just like, what? Like, excuse me? So that was all like first grade, second grade, third grade. But in second grade, like, we was learning about the dictionary, and I was going through the dictionary, and I had stumbled across gay. And it was like when the same sex likes the same sex. So I looked up sex, because I'm like, what is sex? But the sex was blocked out with black tape. So I'm like, what? So then this boy in my class, he was like, gay is when boys like boys and girls like girls. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. That's what that means. Hold on, like, I just learned something new today. So this girl, I walked up to my little like best friend, and I was like, if I ever, he told me lesbian. Like, he was like, girls are lesbians. And I was like, okay. So I walked up to the girl, and I was like, if I ever wind up lesbian, if I ever wind up gay, something like that, I was like, I'll marry you, right? And I only said that because like she was like the closest girl to me. So I was like, oh my god, if that ever happens to me, you know, I'll marry you. I did not mean that shit at all. Like, but I low-key had a crush on her too. Like, I used to think she was so pretty. Like, especially in elementary school, I was just like, she's so pretty. Like, she's so pretty. Like, so yeah, it's really weird that I really said that. Like, I really said that to her, and like, we were friends for a long time, and yeah, we would bring it up like as like a little jokey joke, but I didn't mean that shit no more, because like, she was like extremely straight and I'm like extremely gay, so like it didn't go. So yeah, and so that was in elementary school. Then like, I remember I had like crushes on girls in after school. I had started after school when I was in like 4th grade, I think. But I had crushes on like mad girls. This girl Megan, this girl Kiara, this one girl was so mean to me. My counselor my favorite counselor to ever work there. Oh my gosh. Tiffany, she was like my favorite counselor ever, and she's gay, and she's more on like the dyke-ish side. And like my little sister, you know, she's younger than me, she didn't know, so she would be like, he, and I would be like, it's a girl, it's a girl. Like I used to go hard, like to everybody, not just my sister, to everybody. Like anybody who tried to call Tiffany out her name, I was like, I'm in for them, bro. I was like, it's a girl, she's a female, period, her name's Tiffany. Like I used to go hard, bro. So I think that was like another sign. Yeah, I had a couple of crushes on a couple of girls. Like a couple of girls that were like pet crushes. Like I would just want to be around them. Like they would show up and I would just be like, ooh, gotta go over there. They would get a snack. I would be like, ooh, I'm going on the snack line, you know. I loved pool days because we would be in the locker room, and I don't know pervert shit, but like, you know, we would all be around each other, and I would just be like, like, you know, you really find that shit like so cool. I used to be like your lady parts. Ooh, like, yeah, I was weird. But I was just trying to find myself and just trying to figure out like, why is my mind like this? And at first I'm thinking this is only me that's like this. Like I really thought it was like only me who really like thought like this, and I was just like, what the heck, like what is good with me? And then I get to middle school. And I had crushes on like the whole school. Like it's bad, it's horrible, it's terrible, but like I really had crushes on like I found something attractive in everybody. I was like, wow, her smile is so beautiful, like wow. And wow, her voice is like so nice, like wow. And I was just like, her hair is just so, wow. Like everybody was just like so wow to me. I don't get it. Like I don't get it now. I understand it then. Like it was a new environment. Like I had a friend, she played trombone. I'm not even gonna say her name. She played trombone, and she had a big butt, and I was in love with her all like 8th grade. I had crushes on black girls, white girls, Spanish girls, mean girls, nice girls, tall girls, short girls, everybody. But it's true. This is how I like realized like I was gay. Like over time, you know, other people start, you know, coming to their senses about their sexuality and stuff. And as for the boys, I was always just like, he's cool. Like that's always been me. Like I always thought like he's cool. Like when I say like a dude like looks good, I mean like his skin is clean or something. Like his hair looks nice. Like that's like the furthest like my compliments go. As for males, I'd be like, oh, your skin cleared up, bro. Like oh, you have nice eyes. Like be like, oh, your braids look neat, dude. Like a nice outfit. But it was never like, ooh, you look good. Like it's never been like that. Even like the little like petty boyfriends I had, it was all from like my friends forcing me to talk to the boys and stuff. And I would just be like, they would be like, oh, you like him? I'd be like, yeah. Because I didn't want to say I like you, because that's mad weird. In 7th grade, I had my first girlfriend. It was either 7th grade or 8th grade. Either way, we was girlfriends on Kick. You remember the little app? When I was in middle school, there was only like one dyke in my grade, or in my school really. And we were friends, we were close friends really, like best friends. And like everybody thought I like had like this super duper huge crush on her, and like I did, but it wasn't like really for her. And I realized that like as I got older, like my likes are not really her. It was that I liked how she dressed, how she like a female dressing like that. I was like, wow, I like that. I think I like you. Like it was like that. So when I got to high school, it was a lot more like cross-dressers. I don't like to call them dykes or studs because that's derogatory terms. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm gonna do a whole lesbian terminologies another day because y'all don't even know what y'all saying, and y'all lesbians out here capping. The hell? So yeah, I got to high school, and when I got to high school, it was like a whole clique of dykes, and I was just like, wow, I don't like any of y'all, but y'all dress nice. Like, that was it. Like, that's when I started realizing, like, wow, okay, I really didn't like that girl. I just liked how she dressed. You get it? You get it? Because when I seen more of them, I was like, wow, okay. It's not just her that just, I don't like her. I like the way y'all dress. So that's when I came to the point that I like dykes. But then, you know, in high school, that's when all the girls start thinking like they're grown and stuff and start wearing like all the, like the revealing clothes and the tight leggings and like the crop tops and the everything. So I was like, wow, I loved summertime because the females would come to school with the pencil skirts and the little crop tops, and I used to be like, I like her too. Like, what? So yeah, by the time I got to high school, I already had like 3 girlfriends, and they were all femmes. So I already knew I had like femmes, like females who dress feminine, and I was like, okay, but you know, that's being young. Like I said, I found a like in everybody. So when I got to high school, I was like, wow, I really do like femmes, but I also like how dykes dress. So I was like, wow, so what do I like? And I got that question a lot, like, so if you so gay, like, what you like, what's your type? And I was like, I like females, like, period. Like, I don't care how you dress either. Like, the masculine dressing, I'm attracted to, and then like the feminine dressing, I'm attracted to. And I went back to middle school because I had to explain the little high school part. I had told a couple of my friends that I liked the girls, and this is in 8th grade, and they thought I was lying or something. And I was like, what? I ain't lying. And they was like, so kiss the first girl you see when you get into the hallway. So I did. We had got out of the gym, and I was like, bet, like, you know, bet, like, I'm about to show y'all, like, I'm about this. Like, I wasn't even scared or nothing. Like, I just did it. So we had walked out the gym, and I had walked to like the main hallway where like most of the kids are, because I was like, I'd rather just kiss one of the girls who's like my friend. So the first friend that I saw, I kissed her. I had grabbed her face. She was taller than me too. I had like, we were like by the edge of the hallway, like we didn't even hit the first classroom yet, and I had like grabbed her face, and I was like, mwah. And everybody was like, Kaya just kissed her. I'm like, period. Like, in my head, I'm like, yep, now the whole school knows. I don't gotta explain myself no more, because I had went around telling people that I was bisexual because I was unsure of how I felt. And yeah, I was just unsure about myself, and I didn't want to jump too fast, and because also everybody was coming out at the time. Like, the point is that in 8th grade, I had joined the girls' basketball team. I had joined the girls' basketball team, and it was not to play basketball, like, at all. I really joined the team so I can watch them practice. Yeah. Like, I didn't have enough from 8 to 2. I needed to stay later in the day to watch them, but it was great. Like, from what I remember, I was enjoying myself, because like, I have asthma, so I used to be like, oh, coach, like I would run and stuff, do the laps and stuff, you know, dribble and stuff, you know, do that and whatever, and I would be like, coach, my chest. He would be like, sit. So when he would be like, sit, I would be like, so sexy. That was really me in my head. On the outside, I'm like, my chest. On the inside, I was look how you dribbling that ball sexy, to all of them, to damn near all of them. I had a crush on like a good 5 of them. Yeah, no, like 7, and the team was only but like 12 people, so I didn't have a crush on like 5 of them. I had a crush on like everybody else. I'm trying to think of like the team right now, and I had a crush, like I said, I found the cuteness in everybody, like, and it was really like one of my tests for myself as well, you know, trying to see like if I really liked them, girls that is. And I passed. I really do like girls, because like we also had like boys basketball games. Like I would go to the basketball games to be like, do I feel the same way I feel when I watch them practice? And I didn't. Like with the boys games and stuff, I would get hyped. I'll be like, yeah, we about to win. Yeah, whose school? Our school. Whose team? Our team. Like I was the hype man. I wasn't like the way he dribbles that ball is mad cute. That was me with all the girl games, bro. All of them. And I was on the side. Like I'm playing and I'm looking at the other schools and I'm like, damn, I should have came here. So I got to high school and it was like a whole new world. And I was just like, because they was kind of dusty in the beginning. I was just like, I don't know if I have crushes on y'all. I was like, maybe I don't like girls no more. Like, but I didn't like the boys either. So that's why I started thinking I was like asexual or something. But I was really putting myself out there as lesbian. Like, I was so like 100% sure. Like, I was like, yeah, don't talk to me. Don't do it. Like, boys would be like, I'm gay. Like that was me all the time. Like everybody knew. I wanted to buy a shirt that says I'm gay. I wanted to put it on my forehead, because like boys would be like, oh, let me change that for you. That's another thing. I've never folded. Round of applause. I've never folded. Never, ever. And you know how many females I know that are gay and like knew it, but they still took the boys up on their offer when they were like, oh, let me try and change that for you. And they really went and like let them try to change that for them, and figured out that they really just wasted their time taking that thing. I'm like, girl, I don't even need to take it. I know myself. Like, I don't have any interests on doing anything physical with the male or doing anything emotional with the male. I don't feel for any connection with the males. You get what I'm saying? As for the females though, but high school was really different because it had like social media had opened up way more, and for me it was always like there, but like my generation, when high school came around, we really just started like caring about how we dress more and do our hair more and getting on the picture, they taking pictures, and Snapchat was huge. So like I had everybody on Snap and I had everybody on Facebook, and like when I say everybody, I mean like I don't even add boys back. I really don't. The boys I have on social media, I either like know them, or somebody like went live about them and I was being nosy, or like my friend's ex-boyfriends, like I was being nosy. You know what I'm saying? It was never like a, he looked good, let me add him. No, but there's so many like, oh, she's pretty, I'm gonna add her. Oh, she's pretty, let me add her. Like so many, bro. It's kind of sad, honestly. I have so many girls on my social media, like all social medias. I have so many girls, and that's just like because I'm gay, you know. Like I don't want to see a bunch of dudes on my timeline. I really don't. But what gets me tight is that the girls be talking about the boys. So I just be like, why? Like why? I didn't add you for this. Dirty. But you know, over time I had girlfriends and I felt different connections with the girlfriends and stuff. So I was like, yeah, this is definitely me. Like, this is definitely it. Like I've hit the jackpot. But coming to the conclusion that I like girls, and I'm so happy that I came to the conclusion so young. But it's not that I came to the conclusion. It's more like I always felt this way. Like I don't know, I just always felt this way. Now this is not a coming out story. If you didn't realize, I did not say how I came out at all. I think I told you guys that I told my friends that. But that's it. Yeah, that video is coming. But basically, I say just follow your gut. Whatever catches your eye more, clearly that's what you're attracting to. And I really hope that my video is helping somebody that like is unsure of if what they feeling is what it is. And trust me, if you're a female and your stomach gets all butterfly-y and your head just starts focusing on and it's a boy, you're straight. Just keep living your perfect straight life. And if you're a female and you have them bubbly feelings in your stomach with butterflies and your mind is running 1,000 miles per hour and it's about a girl, you're perfect, you're fine, you're just like girls. That's just what it is. It's okay. Clearly, everybody can say it's a sin, everybody can say that it's so wrong, that, you know, that's the devil in you, but at the same time, God made me. So clearly, he knew what he was doing. Whether he made it by mistake, look, I ain't the big man, I can't talk for him, but I love it here. I love it here. I love it here. The community, for the most part, is so beautiful, it's so helpful, it's so much information that you don't really get taught at home, you know. And if you're a boy and you get butterflies over girls, you're perfect. Do you, boo? And if you're a boy and you get butterflies over boys, you're perfect. Do you, like, period. And if you're a girl and you feel ways about both of them, that's you. You're perfect. Nothing's wrong with you either. Figure out what it is that you like, whatever your body is telling you, whatever your mind is telling you, whatever you're reacting to, whatever. Oh, he said something and I've been thinking about it ever since. Girl, do you? If a female says that you're pretty and you thought about that all day, like, wow, she called me pretty. She called me pretty. Girl, do you? Maybe you like girls, you know? There's a lot of different ways people figured out that they gay. I just figured out just really through reading it in the book and just being like, wow, okay. And through life, I've just been like, or gravitated towards getting the little flirty feelings over females. And that's just it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So if you feel like something wrong with that, true say, bro, I don't need negativity on my page because I'm very big on the LGBT community. Heavy on the L, okay? Cool. So, if y'all want more videos on this topic, please just let me know. If you are questioning, or if you're confused, or if you are trying to find yourself, you can always DM me or text me on Snapchat. I prefer if you DM me because I think my Snapchat is private. I should change that. But DM me, text me on Snapchat. I'ma always answer y'all. Y'all so precious. Oh, so precious. Oh, so precious. And this goes for anybody, young, old. You can find yourself at any age. Some people go their whole life. Some females really go their whole life. They marry a man, they have kids with a man, they raise their kids with a man, they honestly love that man, but they didn't feel it was something that was missing. And at 45, at 50, at 30, at 60, they find themselves a woman that changes their whole life, that makes them feel complete, that puts that spot that was always missing, they fill it. And that's fine. That's fine. So at any age, if anybody is wondering, questioning, doesn't understand what they're feeling, doesn't understand, like, why do I like both boys and girls? If a boy is confused or struggling or doesn't know how to come out, anything, for any gender, if you feel like you're in the wrong body, if you feel like you don't think your pronouns fit you, anything, please DM me. Because there's so many people, so many young people who don't understand what it is that they're feeling. Older people too. Yes. So many people just all over the board who don't understand what it is that they're feeling and think that something's wrong with them. So please DM me. I'll talk to anybody about everything. I talk to people on a regular about this type of stuff. And it's nothing wrong, you know. I wish I had somebody who was open to talk to, you know, and I've been open for a lot of people. I've helped a lot of people, a lot of situations, and I'm always here. So if there's anything y'all want to talk to me about, it could be, oh, my boyfriend cheated on me, but I kind of like his sister. Girl, text me, because I got you with the advice and the what you should do. So, okay. So love who you want to love, just don't love nobody kids, because that is pedophilia and you go to jail, and in that case you could rot in hell. But if you're just trying to love another brother and you a brother goat, not like incest, I mean like male and male. Alright, never mind. Just love who you want to love, okay? It'll make your life so much happier and peaceful because you don't have that weight on your shoulders. Also, when I did come to the conclusion that I was a lesbian, I did not want to tell anybody. Like when I really came to the conclusion at the age of like 14, I did not want to tell anybody. I wanted to go to church, and I'll do a video on that because that was a very moving thing for myself, me coming out to myself. So okay, because I just messed that all up now. I hate how my hair shrinks, y'all. But just follow me on my social medias and my outro, I don't know, in the description box below, and I'll even put the link so that it's easier for you guys, so that y'all can really text me if you guys feel the need to. Comment down below some gay flags, yes please. And I love you guys. Straight, gay, alliance, lesbian, trans, black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I love you guys.